Good day, spiritual artists. You are listening to the Spiritual Artist Podcast, and this is CJ Miller, your host. This is not a full length podcast, but I had some thoughts coming to me this morning that I just wanted to share. Um, I'm painting this morning, and I love that because when I am in the state of flow and I am painting, that is when I am closest to receiving intuition and guidance from spirit, God, all that is, whatever name you have for this creative intelligence. And so as I was painting this morning, I was letting my mind wander and I was thinking about a good friend of mine who is struggling with his career. Um, and I see him floundering over and over again. And I had lunch with him yesterday, and he's telling me about this idea and that idea and this idea. And I suddenly had this dawning recognition of where he was misguided and where he was going wrong, and where he could shift something in his thinking and really help him. See, he keeps thinking about future jobs and careers, always with money on mind. It's always what will get me the most money? What has the best income? What has the potential for a future? And he's looking through that eye of money and abundance. But what he really should be looking through is what does he love to do? Because love is the connection to spirit. Love is God. Love is God. Love is the expression and the energy of God. And that's why when I'm painting in the morning and I feel love for what I'm doing and I relax into the moment and I am present, I get these great ideas coming to me. They just pop in. You know, we are reminded to put our minds on spirit, put our minds on God, and let these things on this human plane work out on their own. Leave the physical plane to itself and put our minds on spirit. So, if you're thinking about what you want to do or a career choice or a change and you're focusing on money, then you're putting your mind on the material realm. And all you're going to get is the material realm. Now, you might make a little bit of money, but you're not going to create that incredible abundance of flow that creative intelligence gives us that we're all gifted with when you focus on love, because love is the strongest power there is. So I want to tell my friend, I want to say, hey, don't think about what the possibilities and the potentials of where your career can go or what will make you the most money. Think about what you love to do. What do you love to do all day long? What drives you? What do you love to do for the world? What do you share with others? What motivates you? Because when you're there, when you're in that loving space, all the world is your possibility. Abundance will follow. That's just an effect. But don't focus on the abundance. You're coming to the problem through the effect and not the cause. The causal level is one of love. When we love things, when we are in the state of love, we are most aligned with spirit. And that's where true potential, where you can fly. And so I'm so grateful that I could sit down this morning and just play some music and work on this painting for my upcoming show and just be in that state of love and not forcing it, not rushing the painting to an end. And that's a CJ problem that I always have a tendency to try to get it to the end. Instead, I'm just enjoying layering the paint and watching the viscosity and looking at the textures. And I'm in a state of love and play. And gosh, it's just unfurling. It might not be exactly what I vision in my mind's eye. It's usually better. So if you're looking at life today, I want you to focus on love. And if you're looking for life plans and changes in your life, what do you love to do? Because that is the channel of spirit. And I want to say one other thing to remind you. When we focus on money or physical, there is a sense of neediness. And as I talk about in my book, The Spiritual Artist, it's the law of attraction. If you set yourself up with a sense that you need something, I need something, I need this money, you will just attract lack because the cause of effect gives you what energy you're vibrating at. And if you send out the energy of lack, you will get more lack. But if you send out the energy of love, if you send out the energy of love, and there is no limit to that energy, you will prosper in spirit. So thanks for listening to me this morning as I ramble on and get inspired. And I'm going to go back to my painting. I wanted to let it dry a little bit. You have a great day and be in love. Talk to you soon. Thanks again for listening to the Spiritual Artist Podcast. Whether you're watching this show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, or iHeartRadio, make sure you choose the subscribe button so that you will receive updates when new segments are released. Most importantly, be still, listen, and know that you are a spiritual artist.